Hi everybody, this is Tim from musicboxlessons.com. We're starting a new, I guess you could call it a program or a special we're doing, where we're going to do a guitar tech tip. Probably once a month we'll do it. Just simple little things, just tricks you can do for common things you run into for guitar players. This is why I'm sitting on the floor. The first one we're going to do here is with guitar picks. Guitar picks very often will get these burrs or like sharp edges and little cuts and scratches in the side of the pick. And what it does is it makes it so when you're playing the guitar, you get this kind of scratchy, unpleasant feel and sound will come through the guitar too. So what we're going to do is show you an easy way to remove those burrs and scratches. So what you basically do is you take the edge of the pick. All right, so let's say I have some burrs on this edge of the pick right here. All right, I take the pick, I put it down on the carpet so that this edge is down on the carpet, and with kind of light pressure, all right, I'm going to push down on the carpet and I'm going to do a full semicircle right around in front of me. I'm not pushing down too hard, and how hard you push down will affect how much of you're basically melting the plastic of the pick. The harder you push down, the more that will do that. The faster you go, the more that will do this. You'll have to get a feel for how this works, but it's a really easy way to kind of recover these picks that get these scratches. So I'll check the edge after I do it once, and I'll just do it again, and check it again and see how smooth it is. You may need to change the angle that you're putting the pick down. You may have to do it more towards the back end of the pick, or you might have to go more towards the tip, or maybe you want to sharpen the tip of your pick and just make it show as a sharp tip there, as opposed to like the rounded one you'll find on some picks. That's another trick. That's another way you can use this this kind of carpet trick. This basically works with any carpet that's kind of like a tight wound or weave, or I don't know what you call it on a carpet, but the tight pattern. And it also works best on nylon picks, like Dunlop nylon, jazz picks, Ultex picks, Tortex picks. Does not work too great on shell picks. So if you use like a basic like Fender medium or something, it still works, but the shell or the celluloid melts very easily. So you can kind of make your pick all weird and wonky on one side if you're not careful. So just probably go very, very light if you use a Fender, and you may have to do it more times at a lighter pressure. But that should help kind of recover that pick, making sure you don't have to buy a new set of picks, which is good. So we'll be doing more of these, so look forward to these, another one of these probably next month, and we'll get to that. What I wanted to do is take a moment to introduce you to the cameraman here. Many of you may have seen my post from before. This is Ben Ayer. He is a guitar luthier. He just graduated from the Roberto Venn School of Guitar Luthery in Arizona, Phoenix, Arizona. He is going to be here on Thursday nights from 4 to 8 o'clock. Each Thursday. So if you want to come in and get your guitar worked on, you can do it in person. You won't have to wait for a turnaround time. And if you want to schedule an appointment to come in and meet with Ben, just give the store a call anytime. It's 508-384-1507. Just talk to us. We'll set up an appointment for you to come in and meet with Ben, and you can get your guitar worked on. If you have questions or anything, or any concerns about a setup type issue, he can work with you on that right there in person. Also, you can just leave the guitar off anytime, and we can leave it for him to work on the next Thursday he's going to be in. But feel free to do that at any point. We are running a special right now. The whole month of May, we're doing guitar setups for half price. So if you do need to get a guitar set up, do bring it in anytime, and Ben can take a look at it. One thing we're running into actually a lot right now is people are complaining about the action on their guitars rising, and their guitars are more uncomfortable to play. And what that is now that the humidity's come back into the air, now that we're in the spring, what you'll see is kind of the opposite of what happens in the fall. In the fall, the air gets dry, and guitars, what happens is the bridge on a guitar, bridge right here, will actually sink down. This will actually come down, and what it does is it makes it so your action lowers, so you start getting all sorts of buzzing and rattling on the guitar. Right now, the opposite's happening. The guitars are getting rehumidified, rehydrated, and the bridge is actually popping up. Okay? Now, if your action was great during the winter, and now the action's coming up, it's going to raise the action on the guitar, making it more uncomfortable to play and more work to play it. So if you're noticing that, if your fingers are getting sore, or you can see the action coming up on the guitars, that may be a sign that that's happening. We might want to make an adjustment on your bridge and do a setup on the guitar to get it up and running again, make it comfortable to play. So feel free to swing by anytime. Again, thank you very much for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you next time.